Hey folks, I'm in Arrecife and we're looking at some of the historical sites here today, and have a look at that. Absolutely stunning, isn't it? Beautiful twin towers and a little bridge here. I wonder if we can go across that. I guess we can. We'll do that on the way back. I can see some buildings in the background here. Not sure what that is. I guess that's the marina on the other side here. And we've just come from the main high street here that you can see just here. Loads of shops and things like that. And I think this is quite a famous landmark here. And what we're doing is heading over to that, what looks like a fort with some cannons there in the distance. So let's do this, guys. So hello and welcome back. My name's Jassy, I'm the Rocky Earth guy. It's great being here in Arrecife. We've just had some fantastic lunch. We're just going for a walk to see some of the historic landmarks here in Arrecife. It's really cool here because I feel like I'm in Spain now. It's quite different from Playa Blanca, Porto del Carmen. And if I just flip the camera around, I'm going to show you what I can see right now. And this is a lovely walk here. Look at that. You can see all the boats and a catamaran in the distance. There's also a lighthouse there in the distance. I can see some more boats and ships here, and this is a lovely little walk up here into this fort area. So really awesome. I've seen this in many vlogs here, and I tell you what, being here is absolutely stunning. And you might recognize that big wheel that was in the distance, part of the Christmas celebrations, Feliz Navidad, that's happening here in Arrecife. And that is a bit of the old town. So let's go for a walk around and check out this fort. Oh, actually, you can see the 5-star hotel as well. So that hotel has a bit of a story. It was originally built, and the famous artist who lived on the island, Cesar Manrique, didn't like it, and then it mysteriously caught on fire, as the story goes, because he had a vision that building shouldn't be more than like 4 stories high or so, and it caught fire. And then I guess there must have been a bit of a political debate, and then they ended up building it again. So it looks pretty high, and I believe we can go to the top deck and grab some drinks and a coffee, and I believe there's some fantastic views across the city here in Arrecife at the top of that 5-star hotel. So what we'll do is, I guess, as we weave our way through Arrecife, we'll head towards that and then head back to Matagora, where we're going to walk down the promenade all the way back to Porto del Carmen today. So that will be in some of my other vlogs. Meanwhile, let's check out the stunning view here and look at that fort up there. That looks absolutely awesome. All right, let's continue. So a bit of a cobbled street here. I'm doing my best here. It's like there's loads of like gaps here. Maybe I need to walk on the side here and watch my footing. But having a really fantastic day out here in Arrecife, and this is a really interesting place here. It's interesting because, like, I've just seen a beach, guys. There's actually a beach on this bit here. If you can see that, a lovely little beach here. And actually, if we come over on this side, this one looks even better. Look at that. I should have bought my beach stuff. I could have just chilled out here for a little while. And we're just coming up to this fort here with the big cannons. So let's go and check this out, guys. Absolutely fantastic. Museo de Historia de Arrecife, guys. Let's take a walk up here. This is awesome. And we can see what must have been a fort to protect the island of Lanzarote from, well, pirates, I guess, and other invaders of this landmark. And there's a plaque here, Museo de Historical de Arrecife, Castillo de San Gabriel. Okay, I wonder if we can go inside. That would be awesome if we can. I'm happy to go inside, even if there's a small charge. Yeah, and you know what, I love looking at these cannons. Check this out, guys. This is awesome cannon. Look at that, absolutely massive that is. And Oh, you can actually see right through it. Look at that. Maybe you guys can make it out. That's what it looks like on the inside. And there is a description here. It's in Spanish though. So it looks like it's dating from 1885 to 1891. Oh wow. And it weighs 3 tons. Oh my God, that's like super big. And if we come over on this side, there's another cannon over here as well. And take a look at that, absolutely fantastic here. Okay, so there is limited capacity here within the museum, and it says leave the access cleared, no guided tours. So it doesn't say specifically if there's a charge. I think it's free actually. So I tell you what, let's go in there and we'll queue up. Meanwhile, enjoy the fantastic view here on top of this fort. It's really, really nice, and that is a great panoramic view there, looking across the city of Arrecife. All right, guys, let's go and queue up, and hopefully we can get inside. Okay guys, just waiting to go in, and I think this guy's just giving an explanation of the tour around this fort here, so we'll just give him a minute or so to finish and then we'll go inside.
Entrance is for free. The problem? All the information is in Spanish, not English, French, Deutsch, Italiano, Espanol, and that's all.
Okay.
For the reason, I'm going to tell you the highlights of the castle, and then you can go by yourself. Okay, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, the entrance is number 14, yeah, this way. In number 12, you can see Arrecife today. You can see, for example, typical dress for the carnival, the most important buildings in city, and fishing. We were one of the most important harbors in Europe because of tuna fish and sardines. But I'm talking about 50 years ago. Today, not tuna fish, not sardines, tourism, and that's all. Different type of fishing. In number 7, you can see the typical sailing boat of Lanzarote. Number 9, pirates, corsairs, and how we defend us from them. Pirates came from everywhere, especially North Africa, Northwest Europe, Holland, Belgium, and of course UK. All of them came here to get slaves, steal resources, and then see you later, alligator. Really bad people. Pirates, I mean, yeah, not all of the British, most of them, but not all. Number 2, fauna and flora in photos. Number 1, volcanoes. Lanzarote was created because of volcanoes, approx 25 million years ago. Both islands, Lanzarote and Fuerteventura, together, like the first island in Canaries. Although later, because of the ice age, the rise of the waters, etc., both islands are separated. Normally, you can see on the left perfectly Fuerteventura, but I say normally because today we have Calimas, so that's not the area. So it's not possible to see the other island, but they promise in this direction 30 kilometers far from here. Number 3, 4, and 5, prehistory. Ceramics, inscriptions on the stones. We've got information about Majos, first inhabitants of the island. And in number 5, you can see a mummy.
Okay.
We have a mummy from the 2nd century.
Wow.
We think that was an important person in the island, but we don't know who was the mummy really. Princess, queen, shepherd, pirate, tourist.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Exactly. Who knows? I don't know. And in number 6, the political and economical history. For example, you can see the war between Teguise and Arrecife for be the capital. Just 10 days. 2 cannon shot. 1 people dead. 2 people injured. And that is, for that reason they call it a small war.
Okay.
And when you finish the visit, you can go that way to the top because we have one of the most beautiful views in the city. Okay. So I need to know, what country do you live?
UK.
Yes.
2 more pirates from you. This way, mind your head.
Thank you so much. Yeah, that was great. Thank you. All right. So let's enter this museum. We're very lucky to be able to come inside today.
For free.
And it was free as well. So this looks like the little shop here. Maybe we'll swing back and grab a a souvenir on the way out. And here we can see all the famous landmarks here in Arrecife. Beautiful.
That's as bad as my enchiladas.
It is. And just all the beautiful pictures here within the church, and here we are. That is where we are today. And you can see some historical landmarks. Oh, that was the church that we were at earlier. That's in the other vlog, and that was inside the church, I believe. And look at that, absolutely fantastic, guys. And here we've got some traditional outfit here of what the people of Arrecife must have looked like many, many years ago. Very, very colourful, and it's a beautiful building here. Look at that. I mean, this must be like hundreds of years old. So let's continue through. Sorry about the light here, guys. It looks pretty dark here. Hopefully it's not too bad. And here we can see some of the traditional tools that would have been used to make things like boats and things like that. So we can see a saw, a mallet, and we've got, don't know what these things are. Look like some big screwdriver or of some sort. I guess it was all the tools needed to make the boats and ships here. And look at this huge sailing boat here. Wow, that is impressive. Porto del Arrecife. That is one big sailing boat. And some more tools here. Set square and measurements of the boats. Absolutely fantastic. So let's just come through here, and we can see some more of the historical. We've got the Spanish flag here. I'm assuming that's a Spanish flag, guys. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then more pottery. And we've also got some arts here, some tapestry, and what the island would look like. I'm not sure if I'm going the right way. I think we need to go this way around. I've gone kind of the wrong way. So let's go this way. All right, so some more of the historical uniforms there. A soldier of military, and here we have the captain's outfit as well too. Fantastic. Looks similar, but just a more fancy hat. And here we can see some of the seashells here. And what I'll do is just walk through, and then we can see this bit. So that is the mummy here that was found here in, I believe he said, hundreds of years ago. Preserved mummy. All right, so let's just go through to this side here as well. We've got some more traditional pottery. Absolutely fantastic. And I gotta say, this museum is very well preserved here. And it looks like there's some more things they've found here. Perhaps on the dig, they found these mosaics and pottery that we see here within the museum. So really, really fantastic place. This is the room that I was in earlier. And done a really good job here. I think perhaps we could, I think we need to go around here this side. Done a very good job here of the restoration of all the things. Gina, I think we've done it all. And maybe there's one room left. Let's just go down here.
those people come out that door over there?
It's just a double exit and there's a no entry sign. Yeah. Right guys, so I think that concludes this little tour of this little fort here. Absolutely fantastic. It takes about 10 minutes to walk through it, and it's well worth coming to if you're in the area. And oh, how do we go that way? Just go up and turn right. Alright, just go up the stairs here. And you should be able to get a fantastic view from the top. Let's make our way right up. And here we are. Oh wow. That is a fantastic view from up here, guys. Look at that, I can see all over Arrecife here. There's the church that we were in the other vlog. That's where we had some food nearby. And you can see the big wheel in the distance, which we came from in one of the other vlogs. So just coming around here, we can see also another large cannon here, and the walkway that goes towards the train bridges, which I'll also record. Yeah. There's also a cool sculpture here in the middle. Look at that. Beautiful sculpture. What is that? Is that like some kind of sundial? And let's just go over onto this side here. Get another beautiful view here of what is the main port area, the marina there in the distance. There is a kalima here today, so it is very hazy. It's the way I would describe it. And there was a definitely a kalima, because you can see it on the cars. A thin layer of sand. There's some people down there in the rocks there. I don't know if you can make them out, just over there, walking around. I'm not sure I would go down there, but that is a fantastic view from the top of the fort area. And you can see some boats and catamarans there in the distance, sailing boats. Maybe they're fishing boats. And I'm just going to go into this corner here so you can get another panoramic view there. So absolutely stunning. And I love the little beach part here. That looks so cool. I mean, they're like, how many places can you go to find a fort, and then you've got a beach area next to it as well. There's no one on the beach, but it is really truly stunning here. And what I'm going to do is just head back now, and let's go and have a look at those twin towers.
David is slushy, I chickened out.
Look at this, guys. Like, there's waves coming up onto the bridge here, and Lady T doesn't want to go across because she's worried she might get wet. Now, whoa! Oh no, I nearly got caught by the wave there. It's actually quite a lot of water. Oh, I don't know if I should do this, guys. What should I do? I'm gonna walk around. I can't do this. I don't want to get my gimbal wet. Look at it. Oh my days. And it goes all the way down. You could get splashed, and even if I run, I don't think that's gonna be a good idea. Guys, I'm not gonna do this splashy bridge bit today. I'll go and film it around the other side. Some people who have braved it and they've got absolutely drenched. There you go. I wasn't gonna do that myself, but I'll tell you what, let's film other people doing it, and let's see if they can make it across without getting too wet. So let's see, hopefully they'll be lucky to get across. If you walk on the left hand side, I think it's slightly better. But oh, there's a big wave there. Oh, that was close, wasn't it? Look at that. Oh, and now she's got very wet. Oh no, it's all over her. Oh dear. Well, you know, if you take a chance, then you got to be prepared to get wet, right? Her t-shirt's actually wet right through, isn't it? Yeah. Now you can tell. Maybe you guys can make that out in the video. I think they've got through the worst of it there. Okay, all right, rather them than me. And there are the twin towers there with the drawbridge. All right, guys, what we're going to do is going to end this vlog here. We're headed up to the hotel here, the 5-star hotel that you can see in the distance just over there. It's the biggest hotel here in Lanzarote, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next movie.